everybody, and welcome to Brooks Knows Baseball, the weekly podcast that delves into statistical standings, current events, and all things baseball. Today, we have a unique treat in store for you guys. We'll be immersing ourselves in the captivating baseball documentary centered around the remarkable journey of the 2023 Baltimore Orioles, a team that is still defying the odds and they're becoming the most improbable playoff contender. Prepare for this video and let us know what you think. Again, if you're here, please like it, share it, subscribe. This took a lot of work for us to do. Trying our first documentary, really what it is. But I really hope you guys enjoy it. Please give me some feedback on it. Again, like I said, it was a lot of work. Throughout their illustrious 123-year history, the Baltimore Orioles have traversed a remarkable path filled with twists and turns that have left an indelible mark on the world of baseball. Their journey began in 1901 as the original Baltimore Orioles in the American League, before they set off on a transformative voyage that took them to New York, where they eventually became the iconic Yankees. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Brewers are also a part of the American League's original charter, but after a single year they bid adieu to Milwaukee and embarked on their own odyssey, ultimately arriving in St. Louis as the Browns. The Browns played in the Gateway City until 1953, when destiny beckoned them to Baltimore in 1954, assuming the proud mantle of the Orioles. And ever since that fateful relocation, the Baltimore Orioles have etched their name in baseball lore, amassing a legacy that resonates with triumph and perseverance. Within the annals of Orioles history lies captivating tales of success, including 3 World Series championships won in the hallowed grounds of Baltimore. Yet, along this storied journey, they have also encountered heartbreak with 3 World Series losses, etching a bittersweet chapter in their narrative. Their prowess extends beyond October glory, as the Orioles have triumphed in the competitive AL East on 9 occasions, showcasing their ability to excel amidst the fierce competition. The team's illustrious legacy is further highlighted by an impressive record of 20 seasons with at least 90 wins, a testament to the sustained excellence over the previous years. When recounting the Orioles' rich history, names that have become synonymous with the greatness emerge. Earl Weaver, the revered Earl of Baltimore, stands tall as an all-time winning manager, leading the team to an astounding 1,480 victories and a .583 winning percentage. A multitude of iconic players have donned the Orioles uniforms, their contributions forever etched in baseball's hallowed halls. Hall of Famers such as Brooks Robinson, Cal Ripken Jr., Frank Robinson, Jim Palmer, and Eddie Murray have left an indelible impact with their numbers enshrined in Baltimore's storied history. Beyond the individual accolades, the Orioles' statistical accomplishments are equally awe-inspiring. Cal Ripken Jr., an icon of durability and excellence, leads the club in numerous categories, including games played, hits, runs, and total bases. The defensive prowess of Mark Belanger, with an impressive 39.5 career defensive WAR, showcases the team's commitment to excellence in all facets of the game. Roberto Alomar's exceptional batting average of .312 and Frank Robinson's awe-inspiring slugging percentage of .543 serve as a testament to the raw talent that has graced the Orioles roster. While this account barely scratches the surface of the Orioles' vast tapestry of history, it offers a glimpse into the captivating journey that has shaped the franchise. There is undoubtedly more to be explored and celebrated as the Orioles story continues to unfold, with new chapters waiting to be written in the annals of baseball greatness. During the years of 1995 to 1998, the Baltimore Orioles were a powerhouse in terms of attendance, consistently drawing over 40,000 fans per game. This remarkable streak of over 8 seasons with an average attendance of exceeding 40,000 showcases the unwavering support and passion of their dedicated fan base. Notably, their iconic PA announcer, Rex Barney, entertained the crowd for an impressive 23 years, famously declaring, "Give that fan a contract," whenever a remarkable catch was made, and always leaving the audience engaged and entertained. One of the Orioles' notable rivalries stems from the geographical proximity to the Washington Nationals. With a win record of 48 wins to 38 against the Nationals, the battle between these two teams have added an extra layer of excitement and intensity to their matchups. Over the years, the Orioles have played their home games at Memorial Stadium from 1954 to 1991, before moving to the iconic Camden Yards in 1991, where they continue to play today. 2 Oriole pitchers, Jim Palmer and Mike Mussina, hold the record for the most opening day starts in franchise history, each with 6. This highlights their excellence and enduring contributions to the team. Beyond their on-field accomplishments, the Orioles have consistently demonstrated their commitment to making a positive impact in the community as well. The Orioles, fondly known as the O's, delve their nickname from the Baltimore Oriole, which is a state bird of Maryland. This connection to the regional identity further strengthens the bond between the team and its devoted fan base. Notable Oriole players that have been immortalized in the Hall of Fame include Frank Robinson, Brooks Robinson, Earl Weaver, Eddie Murray, Cal Ripken, Luis Aparicio, and Mike Mussina. These legends have left an indelible mark on the franchise's history and continue to inspire generations of baseball fans. An interesting fact about Camden Yards is the presence of the warehouse in the right field on Utah Street. Despite numerous games being played there, only one player, Ken Griffey Jr., managed to hit the warehouse during the Home Run Derby, adding the mystique and allure to this iconic landmark. The Baltimore Orioles have endured a frustrating period of playoff struggles in recent years, leaving fans yearning for the return of the glory days. The last taste of postseason action came in 2016 when the Orioles squared off against the Toronto Blue Jays in a thrilling American wildcard game. The atmosphere was electric as hopeful fans held their breath anticipating a playoff victory. However, their hopes were dashed when the Blue Jays emerged victorious in an intense extra inning showdown. The following year proved to be another disappointment as the Orioles fell short of reaching the postseason. Despite the efforts of talented players and the managerial expertise of Buck Showalter, consistency in the playoffs seemed to elude them. Fans began to wonder if they would ever experience the joy of October baseball in Baltimore again. In 2019, a glimmer of hope emerged as the Orioles entered a rebuilding phase, placing their faith in a young and promising roster. Fans held on to the belief that brighter days were on the horizon. However, the team's lack of experience and depth presented significant obstacles. As the season unfolded, it became evident that the contention was still a distant goal, prolonging their postseason absence. The 2020 season brought unparalleled challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the adversity, the Orioles fought valiantly and displayed a resilience on the field. However, their efforts fell short once again, leaving them on the outside looking in when it came to securing a postseason berth. With each passing season, frustrations grew among players and fans alike. Memories of the Orioles' past success, including their World Series championships and legendary players, began to fade into the background. The struggles highlighted the team's heavy reliance on experience, making it clear that a new approach was necessary. Amidst the hardship, there were glimpses of a potential resurgence. The Orioles invested in their farm system, cultivating a wealth of young talent and prospects who honed their skills in the minor leagues. The hope of a brighter future began to flicker, igniting anticipations among fans who eagerly awaited the moment when their beloved team would rise again. The recent playoff struggle would serve as a reminder that success in sports is cyclical. It underscores the challenges faced by teams in competitive leagues. However, history has shown that fortunes can be reversed. With determination and perseverance, the Baltimore Orioles are poised to return to the postseason, reclaiming their place among the elite in Major League Baseball. The journey may be arduous, but the Orioles and their devoted fan base will remain steadfast, ready to embrace their triumphant return to October baseball. The Orioles, once revered for their competitive spirit, have tested the patience and loyalty of their devoted fan base. This cycle of disappointment has firmly ensnared the team since their last playoff appearance. Subsequent seasons brought forth a myriad of challenges that permeated almost every aspect of the game. Injuries to key players disrupted the team's lineup and hindered the performance on the field. The decline could partly be attributed to the team's reliance on aging players, a strategy that proved detrimental to their success. The Orioles, known for their winning culture, were left bewildered by their descent into mediocrity. The glory days of championships and thrilling moments faded into distant memories. To reverse their fortunes, the Orioles made managerial changes, seeking fresh leadership armed with innovative strategies and approaches. However, turning the tide proved to be an formidable task. Rebuilding a struggling roster and instilling a winning mentality within the organization posed daunting challenges. Yet, amidst the struggle, glimmers of hope emerged. Individual performances showcased breakout seasons. Flashes of brilliance from young prospects ignited optimism. Off the field, the front office, led by the capable Mike Elias, diligently worked to steer the franchise towards a brighter future. Though the journey has been arduous, the Orioles remain committed to their vision of revitalization. They are determined to rise from the darkness, guided by a renowned sense of purpose and steadfast belief in their collective potential. With resilience and unwavering dedication, the Orioles aim to rebuild their roster, cultivating a winning culture that will once again inspire and captivate fans. While the challenges ahead may seem insurmountable, the Orioles draw strength from the unwavering support of the fan base. Together, they both forge a path navigating the complexities of a game and embracing the trials that lie ahead. The Orioles are steadfast in their pursuit of greatness, eager to restore the team to its former glory and ignite the passion. Their recent struggles and consecutive losing seasons from 2017 to 2021 have inadvertently led to the silver lining. Their notable draft picks. These challenging periods provided an opportunity for the Orioles to secure promising prospects, particularly since the arrival of Michael Ice in 2019. In 2019, the Orioles seized a chance to acquire talents such as perennial number one prospect Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Kyle Stowers, and Joey Ortiz. These young players brought a renowned sense of hope to the organization, embodying the team's commitment to rebuilding and revitalization. The subsequent year in 2020, the Orioles continued their quest for future success by adding Heston Kjerstad, Jordan Westberg, Hudson Haskin, and Kobe Mayo to their ranks. The influx of young talent injected optimism to the team's trajectory. In 2021, the Orioles continued their strategic approach to the draft, securing players such as Colton Cowser and Connor Norby. These individuals embodied the Orioles' commitment to developing a strong foundation of sustained success. As the journey progressed into 2022, the team's focus remained unwavering, resulting in the acquisition of the ultra-talented Jackson Holliday. The Orioles' emphasis on drafting and cultivating young talent reflects their commitment to building a sustainable future. These top draft picks symbolize the organization's dedication to assembling a formidable roster capable of competing at the highest level. Each player represents a piece of the puzzle, carefully selected to contribute to their resurgence. As these prospects continue to develop and hone in on their skills, they instill a sense of excitement and anticipation among the fans. The Orioles' commitment to the draft showcases their long-term vision and their unwavering belief in the power of youth and talent development. With each passing season, the Orioles' draft picks offer renewed hope and optimism, shaping the future of the franchise. As these promising players progress through the ranks, they hold the key to resurgence, igniting a renewed passion and pride within the city and the fan base. The Orioles are poised to reclaim their position among baseball's elite, armed with a roster of talented individuals whose potential knows no bounds. The Baltimore Orioles' resurgence can be attributed to the development and the performance of their top players. At the forefront is Austin Hayes, who has emerged as a force to be reckoned with. The one-time All-Star in 2023 made his debut in 2017 and has steadily improved since then. With his batting average well over 300 this year, Hayes has displayed exceptional power, averaging 19 home runs per season, driving in at least 66. His on-base percentage stands at an impressive .355, while his slugging hovers around .500, all of which are career bests. Another standout is Gunnar Henderson, the 22-year-old Montgomery, Alabama native who made his major league debut in 2022. Regarded as the top prospect in all of baseball, Henderson brings youthful energy and talent to the Orioles. Despite a slow start to the season, he has shown tremendous growth, hitting close to .300 with a solid on-base percentage and slugging at .551 over his last 30 games. Tyler Wells, a Rule 5 pick from Minnesota Twins, has exceeded expectations as well. The Tulsa, Oklahoma native has proven his value to the Orioles with a 3.18 earned run average, leading all of baseball in WHIP. Wells has developed a remarkable endurance. Although he has given up a little bit of home runs, his overall performance has been commendable. Transitioning from a relief pitcher to a starter in 2022, he's been the team's most consistent starter in 2023, with a then we go to Felix Bautista. King Felix has been a revelation for the Orioles. Originally signed with the Miami Marlins, he struggled with command issues before finding his stride in Baltimore. The 28-year-old Dominican Republic native made his major league debut in 2022, impressing with a 2.19 ERA and recording 15 saves in 65 appearances. In 2023, he has established himself as the premier closer in baseball, boasting a dominant 1.07 ERA with 25 saves. With a fastball that averages 99.2 miles per hour and a devastating splitter, Bautista strikes fear into opposing batters with his imposing presence on the mound. Yenier Cano, a 29-year-old from Cuba, has been the surprising standout this season. After a rocky start with his career at the Minnesota Twins, Cano found his way to the Orioles in a trade. He quickly made an impact, tying the Orioles' record for retiring the first 24 batters he faced after starting the season in AAA. He has since excelled with a 1.48 ERA and an impressive .89 WHIP. His snappy sinker, utilized 62% of the time, and an effective changeup have contributed to his success on the mound. Last but certainly not least is Adley Rutschman, the face of the Orioles rebuild. The 25-year-old Portland, Oregon native has already become an all-star in his young career. As the number one pick in the 2019 draft, Rutschman has lived up to the hype, displaying exceptional defense and extraordinary offensive skills. With his remarkable impact on the team, the Orioles have won 94 out of his first 162 games played. Rutschman has quickly established himself as the best catcher in team history, demonstrating his power and finesse at the plate. His presence on the field and his leadership qualities make him a bona fide superstar for years to come. These remarkable players, each contributing their unique talents, have been instrumental in the Orioles' resurgence. With their continued growth and impact, the future looks bright in Baltimore as they strive to reclaim their position among baseball's elite. The Baltimore Orioles' journey from the low point of 2018 to their current standing as a competitive team is marked by significant changes to the development of the promising prospects. After enduring a challenging season with 115 losses, only a handful of players, including Austin Hayes, Cedric Mullins, Anthony Santander, remain with the team today. The Orioles recognize their need for a transformation and turn their focus to the draft, particularly with the arrival of Adley Rutschman. In 2018, the Orioles' top prospects failed to deliver as expected, with only Hayes, Mountcastle, Santander, and Mullins making a notable impact. However, the following year brought much more promise, with names such as Grayson Rodriguez, Ryan Mountcastle, and DL Hall emerging as game changers. This trend has continued in 2020 and 2021, with the Orioles draft selections including Heston Kjerstad, the powerful bat from the University of Arkansas, Jordan Westbrook, Colton Cowser, and Gunnar Henderson, all of whom have already made their impact felt in Baltimore. Looking at the current crop of top prospects for 2023, Jackson Holliday is expected to become the next highly touted prospect. Additionally, Heston Kjerstad has made an impressive comeback after a health setback, showcasing his prowess as one of the best power hitters in the minor leagues. Other notable prospects include Joey Ortiz, Connor Norby, Kobe Mayo, DL Hall, and Dylan Beavers. Under the leadership of Mike Elias, a former Houston Astros executive who helped lead them to their first World Series title, the Orioles farm system has experienced a significant turnaround. Elias, along with the contributions of Sigma Jaw, the head of the analytical department, has transformed the organization into a more analytical team with higher prevalence in the Latin American market. In terms of their current standing, the Orioles have shown a considerable improvement with a 55-35 record, placing them in second position in the AL East. With a talented young roster including Westbrook, Cowser, and the impending arrival of Heston Kjerstad, the Orioles will have a solid chance to make the playoffs in 2023, barring something catastrophic. However, a deep run in the playoffs and a potential World Series championship might be more realistic in 2024, given the immense potential of their young talent. In conclusion, the future of the Baltimore Orioles is undoubtedly bright. With a strong pipeline of promising players, a potential influx of established pitching arms through trades, and a commitment to the analytics and player development, the Orioles are on track for sustained success. While 2023 could see a deep playoff run, it is in 2024 that the city of Baltimore will witness the crowning glory of a World Series championship, bringing pride and celebration to the Inner Harbor and the passionate Orioles fans. So I hope you guys liked our first little documentary. Like I said, it was a lot of work here, a lot of hours put in. So please like it, share it, subscribe it. Let us know what you think. We were thinking about doing this for some other teams. Obviously, being the BKB staff, if you guys watch us, you know we are Oriole fans. So doing this one was fun to do. But like I said, let us know if you want to hear other teams. We'll do some other documentaries. I want to do one about the Mets, which unfortunately for Mets fans, due to the fact that they are the biggest disappointments of this year. But we're going to have our regular podcast as well on Monday. This will get released ideally on Sunday. Fingers crossed. I don't have to edit that part out. But like I said, follow, like, share, comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. But good night, everybody.